Thailand has had the fork since the latter half of the 19th century. Interestingly, they don't actually put the fork in their mouth.
Interestingly,
they don't actually put the fork in their mouth.
Hey, Leonard.
Oh, hi, Penny.
Am I interrupting?
No.
You're not swelling, Howard.
No, look at my fingers. They're like Vienna sausages.
sausage,
Oh, no, look at my fingers. They're like Vienna sausages.
What space, sir? In what space? She's 2 feet above the ground. Frankly, if he really loved her, he'd let her hit the pavement. It'd be a more...
pavement,
Frankly, if he really loved her, he'd let her hit the pavement. It'd be a more...
Superman's flight is a feat of strength.
Are you listening to yourself? It is well established that Superman's flight is a feat of strength. It is...
feet,
Superman's flight is a feat of strength. It is...
We don't need strength. We're physicists. We are the intellectual descendants of Archimedes. Give me...
descendant,
We are the intellectual descendants of Archimedes. Give me... Do you have any ideas?
Yes, but they all involve a green lantern and a power ring.
lantern,
Yes, but they all involve a green lantern and a power ring.
So Penny's a little messy.
A little messy? The Mandelbrot set of complex numbers is a little messy.
messy,
The Mandelbrot set of complex numbers is a little messy. This is chaos. Excuse me. Explain to me an organizational system where
organizational,
Explain to me an organizational system where a tray of flatware on a couch is valid. And I'm just inferring that this is a couch because...
infer,
Just inferring that this is a couch because...
Come on, we should go.
Hang on.
What are you doing?
I'm straightening up.
straighten,
What are you doing?
I'm straightening up. Because it was immaculate. I mean, you open that man's closet, it was left to right evening gowns,
gown,
It was left to right evening gowns, You want some cereal? I feel so good today, I'm gonna choose from the low fiber end of the shelf. Hello, Honey Puffs.
puff,
Hello, Honey Puffs.
God!
Okay, look, no, Penny, I think what you're feeling is perfectly valid, and maybe a little bit later today when you're...
valid,
Perfectly valid, and maybe a little bit later today when you're...
Stay away from me.
Sure, that's another way to go.
Penny, hold on. Just to clarify, because...
clarify,
Just to clarify, because... Well, that was a little non-responsive.
responsive,
Well, that was a little non-responsive. Is not only a wonderful guy, but also, I hear, a gentle and thorough lover.
thorough,
Gentle and thorough lover.
I mean, just because most of the men I've known in my life happen to be jerks.
jerk,
I mean, just because most of the men I've known in my life happen to be jerks.
Grab a napkin, homie. You just got served.
napkin,
Grab a napkin, homie. You just got served. Is that her perfume I smell?
perfume,
Is that her perfume I smell?
Penny. Just as Oppenheimer came to regret his contributions to the first atomic bomb, so too I regret my participation in what was at the
regret, regret,
So too I regret my participation in what was at the very least an error in judgment. The hallmark of the great human experiment is
Hallmark. Hallmark.
the hallmark of the great human experiment is one package Phillips head screws.
Check.
You guys, seriously, I grew up on a farm, okay? I rebuilt a tractor engine when I was like 12.
tractor, tractor,
Okay, I rebuilt a tractor engine when I was like 12. You guys, seriously, I grew up on a farm, okay? I rebuilt a tractor engine when I was like 12. I think I can put together a cheap Swedish media center.
Swedish, Swedish,
I think I can put together a cheap Swedish media center.
These instructions are a pictographic representation of the least imaginative way to assemble these components. This
imaginative, imaginative,
representation of the least imaginative way to assemble these components. This
Which means all the space behind it is wasted.
We could put our stereo back there.
And control it how?
Run an infrared repeater.
Infrared. Infrared.
Run an infrared repeater.
Hey guys, I got this.
Hang on, Penny. How about fans here and here?
Also inefficient and might be loud.
inefficient, inefficient,
Also inefficient and might be loud. Also inefficient and might be loud.
How about liquid cooled? Maybe a little aquarium pump here. Run some quarter-inch PVC.
inch, inch,
Run some quarter-inch PVC. Down here, maybe a little corrugated sheet metal as a radiator here.
Really, show me where we put a drip tray, a sluice, and an overflow reservoir.
overflow, overflow,
Sluice and an overflow reservoir.
Right, then the entire thing's one big heat sink.
Perfect. Leonard, why don't you and Sheldon go down to the junkyard and pick up about 6 square meters of scrap aluminum?
Scrap. Scrap.
Pick up about 6 square meters of scrap aluminum. Perfect. Leonard, why don't you and Sheldon go down to the junkyard and pick up about 6 square meters of scrap aluminum? Raj and I'll run down to my lab and get the oxyacetylene.
torch, torch,
Raj and I'll run down to my lab and get the oxyacetylene.